together to find a cure for pancreatic cancer. The Pancreatic Cancer Action Network is getting ready for its annual PanCan Purple Stride Walk a little later this month. You know, here at home, around 3,000 people are expected to show their support at our walk. This year it's happening out in Bethel, and here to tell us much more about it, Nikki Hackman. Thank you for being here, as well as Dr. Andrew Waters. We appreciate you both taking time to talk with me. You know, I was saying in the break that this is an issue, a health issue that's near and dear to my heart. My grandfather died from pancreatic cancer. Nikki, talk to us a little bit about your story. You're a 2-year survivor. When were you diagnosed, and what has this journey been like for you?
So I was diagnosed in 2021, and the journey consisted of 6 months of chemotherapy followed by a month of radiation, and I was lucky enough to have surgery. A lot of folks are not. The Whipple procedure. So yeah, and during that year, 2021, is when my husband, with his research, found PanCan.org, PanCan Action Network, which is a nonprofit organization, and it is strictly for the pancreatic cancer families, anyone that's recently diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. It is a wealth of resources and support.
Yeah, they do such amazing work across the country, but especially our local organization. Dr. Waters, I've interviewed so many survivors or people going through pancreatic cancer, and one gentleman who I just love, Mr. Fallhaber, we lost him several years ago, but he said, Cherie, it's a death sentence, and it used to be a death sentence, but things are changing. You guys are finally starting to see, I hate to use the term, to no pun intended, strides, but we are seeing strides in research and the diagnosis.
Yes, we really are. So incrementally, we've been increasing that 5-year survival rate almost every year, and now it's really an exciting time to be in research for pancreatic cancer, because now instead of making incremental strides, I think we're going to start to make more of an increase, more than 1% per year for increasing that 5-year survival rate. Just last week I was in San Diego and at the biggest cancer conference in the world, and there was a lot of buzz about the research that's being done in pancreatic cancer and the deeper regressions that we're seeing than we used to. So this is almost unheard of times for making advancements in pancreatic cancer.
How are we seeing these sort of advancements? Because for years and years we weren't. Is it that we know how to treat it now, that you're able to, as you were saying with the Whipple procedure, you're able to take the cancer out? Where's the growth coming from?
Yeah, so unfortunately pancreatic cancer is one that's difficult to diagnose early. There's not a lot of symptoms that you find. So most of the time when patients show up in the clinic, they already have disease that's spread to other locations. And so that's the patient population that we've struggled with in the past. These new drugs that have been developed, some of which contributed by Pancreatic Cancer Action Network funding raised during Purple Stride, really help treat those patients that already have disease that's spread throughout their body. So this is where we're really starting to make these advancements, and that's the patient population that we really need to treat the most right now, I think.
Well, we love hearing it for all of us who've lost someone to this awful disease. Nikki, you're a part of the big walk. Tell us a little bit about this and what people can expect.
So the walk is Saturday, April 27th, and the walk, the ceremony begins at 9:30, but the actual walk starts at 10 a.m. So is East Fork Beach, I'm supposed to say that, East Fork Beach in Bethel, Ohio. We're hoping to have at least 3,000, walkers, family members, survivors, caregivers, and supporters. So we're just so excited about the walk every year, not only here in Cincinnati, but 60 other cities in the United States will be walking the same date.
Well, I love to hear stories like yours, because you're an inspiration to anyone out there who has a loved one, or maybe it's you who's been given this daunting diagnosis. Thank you both,
You're so
Nikki,
welcome.
for being here, and Dr. Waters. I appreciate you guys taking time in the middle of your day. And again, the Purple Stride Walk is happening April 27th at East Fork Lake State Park, and you can find more information at sign up and donate at pancan.org. Again, thank you both for being here.